Well, welcome everybody to Coulee Conference Football. We are at the home of the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles, which is the host school for the Aquinas Blue Golds, as Westby has traveled here to take on the 5-0 Aquinas squad. They are, again, 5-0 overall, 3-0 in the conference. Westby coming in 4-1 overall and 2-1 in the conference. I'm Dave Gluck with Joe Devine for Western Wisconsin Video Productions, bringing you tonight's action. Joe, what a great setup, huh?
Oh, yeah. We are up in the air. This is great up here.
Yeah, a little bit spoiled
we
right
are.
now, but it is just a great venue for football. Obviously, it's a obvious choice why Aquinas likes to play here, and of course, Central Red Raiders also. Well, not the Red Raiders anymore, the Riverhawks now.
Yep.
Also take advantage of this field. Well, Aquinas, defending state champions. 21-game winning streak. They're led by Jackson Flottmeyer, hands down the best quarterback in the area a couple years running now. Through 5 games, he's already thrown for 1,165 yards. His key targets tonight are going to be David Moline and Colin Konzemius. Out of the backfield, Kyle White, he has 208 yards rushing, and Kelvin Hargrove, 206. They don't use them a lot in the run game. They really depend on the arm and really the mobility of Flottmeyer to make things happen.
Well, like you said, Dave, that Flottmeyer, he is the real deal. Watched him play when we played him last year in Westby. He was just he was spot on. Over the middle, long throws, short throws, and he can really run.
Yeah, just a great ability to extend the plays. He'll get outside the pocket and keep his eyes downfield. Does a great job with that. Currently, he is being looked at by several D1 schools, has not made a commitment at this point. Westby, again, 4-1. Bo Milutinovic really having a nice year at quarterback for the Norsemen. He's thrown for 672 yards. Just a few weeks ago, in one game, it was about 230. It was that was against Viroqua, I guess. Last week was a little tougher for him. Rushing the ball, Garrett Vatlin, 532 yards. Rhett Stensling, 363 yards. Receiving-wise, Anders Stockton, 182, and Garrett Vatlin has 176. Of course, the news out of Westby is their fullback in Stensling not active tonight. A couple weeks ago, just before the Viroqua game, I knew that he had suffered kind of a deep bruise in the thigh, and he played through that Viroqua game, played the next week as well.
Yes.
But then last week we saw him be a little more gimpy on that leg, so I don't know what the severity of the injury was, a different injury or not. He was out for quite a while, then he came back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And he had to because Joe Yellowson, the second fullback, was out then with the leg injury. So Rhett came in and just did a lot of lead blocking, but obviously the injury was aggravated, and he is going to be really missed, probably more on the defensive line than anything.
He's a beast on the defensive line. I mean, he can laterally, he can get him, and of course, you got Winiger alongside him on defense. Those two cover a lot of ground.
And the Westby defense, they're good. And we'll see what kind of pressure they can put on Flottmeyer, see if they can get to him and get him to move a little quicker out of that pocket. But again, it's his mobility and his ability to make things happen, which really makes Aquinas roll on most given nights. They've been in some pretty good dogfights this year. They have not been by blowing teams out like they did last year. So we'll see what happens tonight. Well, we're going to take a little break here. They're going to do the national anthem. Westby will be receiving when we bring you, again, Norsemen football.
ADRC of Vernon County, supporting elderly and the disabled. 402 Courthouse Square. The ADRC of Vernon County is looking for volunteer drivers in Hillsborough, Lafarge, and Ontario. Help transport your neighbors to medical appointments or for daily errands. Mileage reimbursement is available. Call Vernon County's Aging and Disability Resource Center today.
Life is full of bumps and bruises. Having a primary care provider to support you through all of life's obstacles is very important. That's where Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers come into play. They focus on integrated health care through all of their departments: medical, dental, behavioral health, chiropractic, acupuncture, and pharmacy services. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers.
Well, tonight's game brought to you by American Family Insurance. Providing you with a wide range of reliable insurance protection for you and your loved ones is the Miranda Wright American Family Insurance Agency, Westby and Viroqua. Also, the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, looking for volunteer drivers in Hillsborough, Lafarge, and Ontario. Help transfer to your neighbors to medical appointments or for daily errands. Mileage reimbursement is available. Call Vernon County's ADRC today at 608-637-5201. And the Bank of Cashton. Look at the Bank of Cashton's personal banking options for you: checking, savings management tools, CDs, investment, and insurance options. Give a shout out there to Scott Wall as well as Ann Kaiser. And finally, Brigham Oil Company. Brian and Jody Brigham reminds you that when it comes to your heating and fuel needs, give them a call at 654-7358. Well, both teams are just being announced, coming on as teams. Looks like some youth football players are down there with them, or
Yeah, it does. Looks like they're having a really good time.
yeah, it's kind of neat to get the young kids involved.
Yep,
And
get under the lights, get out on the big field.
we just saw it. Was it Westby last week? It was. They
Yes.
introduced all the youth football players in that flag football program, and they're, what do you say, Joel? 150 plus.
149 plus. they
149
said.
plus. That's tremendous.
Some more kids were coming out apparently. Well, again, Westby, I don't know if they won the toss, but they will be receiving for the first half.
And we'll just have to kind of see what they're doing. Again, I did not really take a look during the pregame to see about Joey Ellefson. He's a real good runner. He's a real good defensive player. So if he's also out, that is really going to be tough. So let's just have to keep our eyes out for old number 9 down there, Joe.
Yeah, I guess I haven't looked for him either because we were telling he was out, but
He was really limping pretty good last Friday night. Well, right now it's Maury and Vatlin back to receive, and they go all the way back to their goal line as number 13 in Ben Coursey, a senior, will do the kicking. Again, Coulee Conference football. Aquinas' homecoming, I believe they said. This is going to check up at a 10-yard line, but Vatlin will take it. Looking for a bit of a hole, and he's met right at the 25 and stopped there by number 59 in Ian Fuchsteiner. Westby will be led here by Bo Milutinovic. Look at that, a couple guys going after that tee out there.
a couple little guys.
I hope they keep them further away from the sideline when those big guys come down that direction there, right there. So Westby, they'll send 4 up to the top and now put Vatlin in motion. They're going to give him the ball on a quick jet sweep. Cuts up inside, ball pops out, still squirming around there, and it looks like Aquinas is going to have it.
Yep.
Nice cut by Vatlin, but boy, that ball just popped right out, and he jumped right on it, but it squirted away from him. And so an early turnover by the Norsemen.
American Family Insurance. For all your protection under one roof, it's the Miranda Wright Agency, Westby and Viroqua, providing you with a wide range of reliable insurance protection for you and your loved ones. Hard-working farm insurance coverage as well from your American Family Miranda Wright Agency. Stop in today and see why they are the family that you choose.
Absolutely, I would go to Sealand's Flooring again. The service was great.
Hi, Mom. Can we have a mud pole fight in the house?
Oh, what?
Thanks, Mom. Come on in, guys.
That reminds me, Sealand's carries the best products, too. The leading is a breeze.
Heads up, Mom.
Sealand's Flooring, carpeting, hardwood, and tile in Coon Valley, where the #1 priority is you.
Basically, if you could step on it, Sealand sells it.
We made a great mud puddle in the living room.
Oh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That first drive, first play, you lose the ball.
Yeah, good positive yards. He had 5 yards before he got hit. So here comes this Aquinas offense.
Well, Joey's out there, number 9.
Good.
He's on this end, right on the end of the line.
Flottmeyer will work out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the top, tight end to the left to give it an inside handoff. And I believe that's Hargrove. And he gets tripped up by Vatlin 2 yards deep and was able to stumble forward and end up picking up, it looks like 3. Conzemius, number 1, he'll be the receiver to watch. He's at the bottom of the screen right now. And again, they'll go to Hargrove to the right side, looking for some space, still moving. Winiger trips him up, and then finishing him off looked like number 3 in Croom, as well as number 5 in Gartner. A pickup again of about 3. That'll bring up 3rd and short now.
Inside handoff. There he goes. Misdirection in the backfield.
Damian Lee, 6'3", 222. In from 22 out. And Aquinas strikes quickly at the 10:40 mark here in the first quarter. Looks like Aquinas will go for 2. Another just pitch out to Conzemius. And he got stopped. That was a big play by Milutinovic. Conzemius, I tell you what, Joe, it almost appeared like he thought he was going to get that corner easily.
Easily, and they got Milutinovic came up and got him right at the hips.
He closed it. Conzemius actually could have planted and gone up on the inside, but he just looked like he thought he could outrun the corner, and Bob Milutinovic had nothing to do with that. So at 10:40, just getting underway, of course, the turnover by Will Westby in the first play from the line of scrimmage, and 3 plays later, Aquinas crosses the goal line from 22 out, Damian Lee with the inside handoff.
Sleepy Hollow of Viroqua. If you're looking to sell a vehicle that you no longer use, be sure to stop in. Call Sleepy Hollow today, 637-8300. Welcome to Sleepy Hollow on the north side of Viroqua. We're glad you're here. The Bank of Cashion hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. Be sure to call Scott Wall, 654-5121, for all of your banking and investment needs. Now located at 724 Front Street, a new modern bank, yet the same know your neighbor attitude. The Bank of Cashion.
Well, when it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees, be sure to contact Cade Clearing. You can contact Brett Cade at 615-0827 or Riley Cade at 632-3678. They're fully insured for your protection. That's Cade Clearing. Call them for an estimate today. Also, Carmen Fortune, your local New Directions real estate expert. Check out the Northern Wisconsin Tobacco Building in Viroqua. It's a great business opportunity with endless directions. Call Carmen today. For a minute, Joy, I read that. I thought that was going to be her office. But that's not her office.
Nope.
No, folks, that's a listing. Maury's going to pick it up at the 18, looking to get up the middle, and he'll get it out to about the 30-yard line where Westby will take over again. Nice return of 12 yards by Maury.
First and 10 at the 30.
Grayson Hagan, the center, brings him up. The I formation now. Give to Vatlin, and he goes off the left side, picks up about 3. Out at the right tackle, you have Ty Nottestead. Next to him, I believe, Joe, was Alex Hendrickson in 55. Of course, Hagan again at the center spot. Then we have Jack Winiger at the guard on the left side, and Ryan Berkland at the tackle. Milutinovic rolling out. He'll cut up through, and he's got enough for the first down. Nice scamper. Drove about 7 yards.
I like that pump fake. Kind of froze the defense so we could get an extra yard or two out of that to get the first down.
I think that's what he brings to that quarterback slot that Westby hasn't had in the last couple of years, is really that dynamic of pass and run. He's been throwing dimes all year. So you have to respect his ability to put the ball. He's had receivers, well, against Verocco, he should have been 12 of 12. He was 9 of 12, 3 drops right in the chest. Here comes Vatlin off the left side. Stops, gets across the 45. Ball came out again, but... Yeah, was he still moving, Joe?
Yeah, he was.
He was just squirming away with his legs pumping. Ends up picking up. They say 2nd and 3. It looks like it's 2nd and 4. Picks up 6. Receiver split to both sides. Vatlin's in the slot. Now here he goes across, and they're going to give it to him again. Cuts up through, across to 50, to about the 49-yard line. It'll set up 3rd and short. I think you're going to see a lot of Garrett Vatlin tonight.
You are. You're right.
Joe, 45 now for Westby's on the field, and I do not have a 45 in my program. I got the coaches next to me. So we'll see if I can get their attention and ask them.
Yeah.
So 3rd and short, 8:20 mark. Give up the middle, and boy, that was blown up in a hurry by the Aquinas defense. And they're coming out of there with the football, and they have it again.
Didn't we determine that a couple weeks ago? Wasn't that Friedland? Gabe? Was 45? Lucas Bendel. Okay.
Sweet Valley Artisans invite you to stop in, browse the 9,000 square feet of artesian mall located in Coon Valley. Featuring more than 50 local artisans, you'll find your treasure. And while you're there, stop in and take a look at Valley Fudge and Candy, located in the back of the store. Fantastic, delightful 75 flavors of fudge just for you. Brigham Oil Company. Good luck to the Cashion Eagles throughout the year. Brian and Jody Brigham remind you that when it comes to your heating and fuel needs, give them a call, 654-7358, located at 1307 Front Street. Brigham Oil, your local fuel oil service. Looking forward to serving you.
So Lucas Bendel wearing 45 and not 54 tonight, as he's coming to play some fullback.
Just turn the numbers around.
Turn it, flip them over, right? So Flatmeyer.
Oh, pass.
A little double fleet flicker,
got him.
And there's that Westby defense. As I tell you what, that was slow developing play right there, Joe.
Yes, it was.
Boy, kind of a double reverse flea flicker, and
Getting
Westby's
cute.
pressure on the outside. And that was Chase Bendel.
And Ryan Berkland got into him. Yep. That was like you said, Dave, it was a slow developing play, and our defensive line got there.
Now they'll bring trips out to the near side. It's now 2nd down and about 17. Quick little screen, and boy, nice play. There's Ellefson right there. Just walked right through the double block.
Yeah, he did.
And made the hit. And I tell you what, it might be a gain of 1 on that.
But again, there was a hole. They had 2 guys on that blocking the Westby player, and ref never even looked for that flag, Dave. When you got the hand across their chest, to me, that's a holding, correct?
Yeah, when you got a handful of it, you bet. Especially when you're tugging and pulling, right?
Oh, yes.
So just a 1-yard completion. And that brings up 3rd and long. 2 receivers to the top. Lee is in motion now, and there's a jump by Kazemius.
Yep.
So tell you, Aquinas right now on homecoming night, they are missing a couple gears all of a sudden. So after the turnover, And Aquinas recovery, they have been moving backwards.
Yes, they have been. They're what?
3rd and 17 right now. Rolling out right is Flotmeyer, looking downfield. Good coverage, and he's just going to have to get out of bounds. Great coverage by that Westby defense.
What a block,
as they had defenders in the pockets of all the Aquinas receivers. And it's a loss on that play. Let's see where they end up marking that. It's going to be at the 34-yard line.
Jack
Lost
Winiger
9.
took a shot, though, on a comeback block from the receiver. He got up, but oof, he's getting a little bit slow when he got up.
I think Jack will remember that.
Yes. Put your head on a swivel.
Punt, low, long drive. It's going to skip right up nicely to Vatlin, goes right up to the middle, over across the 35, and a good return out to the 37-yard line. You know, take those 2 turnovers away. I like what Westby's been doing so far in this ball game.
You bet. They've been moving the ball, and the defense has really been playing well now.
6:14 mark, Aquinas up here, 6-0. Well, if you're looking for big town products with a small town service, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Designs, 654-7871, Kevin Kirking and his daughter, Courtney Coulee. Here come the Norse. Receivers split to both sides. The I now, Bendel, Vatlin behind Milutinovic. Rolling out, here's Milutinovic. He's got a receiver in a flat and tipped at the line of scrimmage. Nicely done by Lee. He's a big guy, 6'3", and Kroom had set up in a nice soft spot, and the ball just deflected Joe.
Yeah, number 89, and then Lee here, he's 6'3", 222. He's a big boy.
Yep, he plays the edge well. Stockstone to the top. Bergdahl to the bottom. We're going to pitch it to Vatlin going left. And he is head over heels, flies forward about 3 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd down now. And about 7. Bendel coming out, Ellison coming in. And now Jacob Larson is going to come in with the play. Clock ticking here, early going, 5:37 mark. A few more Westby fans and students have shown up. They probably all went to Chick-fil-A, Joe, and they're
There you
going
go.
for a long time,
Yeah.
right? Milutinovic straight back, looking deep, throwing it up into the air for Jacobson or for Jacob Larson, and he had to play defensive back.
Yes, he did.
Because that ball was just kind of floated up and kind of thrown for a jump ball. And Westby's receivers are not tall, Joe.
No, like you said earlier, they put him on a stretcher board to get him to get a little bit taller.
They're going to, they get against those taller defensive backs. I mean, Gonzemius is 6'3". He's one of the guys back there, and that's pretty tough to go up against. The other corner is 6'4".
Yeah, you got to hit them in stride when they're that tall.
Bendel on the punt. That one is going to go out of bounds right around that 33-yard line. We'll see where they stop. That's right where they're going to stop. 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Aquinas.
You got about the 27, Dave. You're looking at the wrong 30. Oh, it did go out that far. I'm sorry.
Cade Clearing, fully insured for your protection. Call for a free estimate today when it comes to tree removal. Contact Brett, 608-615-0827, or Riley at 608-632-3678 when it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees. Cade Clearing, the place to go.
Before this thing started.
I should have worn mine.
Well, as far up as we are, we need binoculars.
Yeah.
Now look at here, number 3 came out. He's just hidden over here. Now here comes Milutinovic. He finally sees him. He just stepped off the sideline and didn't even go with the team out to the huddle, or not out to the huddle, but as if they're going to the huddle. Flottmeyer going to roll this direction. And now he's got a guy wide open, and that is number 5 in Haas. And that was a tough one because the defensive back, Joe, had to come off Haas to cover a shorter Westby, kind of understaffed, so to speak. They had 2 defenders trying to play 3 guys, and that was a big pickup. That ball going from the 33 all the way down inside the 40. A pickup of 39. They'll make it 1st and 10. Ball now sitting on the 38.
Oh, ricochet, and I got a receiver, caught it.
Hit the lineman, number 60, and Will Flottmeyer. I wonder if he's related to Jackson Flottmeyer.
I would tend to think so. But I mean, it looked like it hit the receiver, and then the lineman caught it. But if it did go off a receiver or another lineman, that's illegal touching.
Well, it's interesting, too. How did the lineman get to be about 7 yards down the field?
Yeah, that's an illegal man downfield on a pass play.
So they're sorting things out here. Well, if you're looking to raise your own organic pullets, the place to go is Cashton Farm Supply. They've been around since 1984. Talk to Ernie or any of his gang at 654-5123, second down. And 5, Flottmeyer looking to the left side, throws a nice ball up, and just out of the reach of Konzemius in coverage of Stockstone. And that'll make a 3rd down and about 5.
As big as that scoreboard is, you think they could have the 3rd and 5 and down markers a little bit on the bigger side, don't you think?
First, you have to find them. Once you find them, you're okay.
Yeah.
The 4:28 mark here. Nice, cool night. Great night for fall football, that's for sure. Quads here to the near side. And here comes the pressure from Winiger. Nice little throw out to she did number to Konzemius, and he'll convert that for the 1st down. He'll pick up about 9. Boy, love flooding one side, don't they? Now they're going to go down the top with their 4 receivers. Empty the backfield. And a pitch inside. Ball's up in the air. Westby's got it. That ball just kind of a toss-up.
He's calling it an incomplete pass. He's forward. Yep, you're right. It was
a pass.
It was a shuffle. It was a shuffle pass.
He threw it up in the air.
Yep.
Well, I guess, that's a safe way of doing it if you wanted to be safe about it.
Yeah, that's true.
As it is, it's a nice job by the official to call that an incomplete pass. That was pretty close to just being picked right out of the air, too, by the Westby defender. So 2nd and 10. Now one back on the near side. Inside handoff again. And Vatlin with the tackle. Pickup of 7.
That's the same play they scored their touchdown on right away, Dave.
Yeah, and the outside pressure by Westby ran right past Lee.
Yep.
So 3rd and 3. Ball sitting on the 23-yard line at the 3:40 mark of the 1st quarter. Give now goes to number 3, and boy, he's pummeled. That was Kyle White, his first carry of the game, and it brings up 4th down. A loss of 4.
Westby red helmets right there. That's good defense.
And not only was he stopped, he continued to get licked until the whistle blew. Westby being aggressive on defense, as they have been all year. So 4th down play now for Aquinas. Ball sitting at about the 21-yard line. They put 2 guys to the top, 2 to the bottom, running back just off to the right side of Flottmeyer. He'll roll to his right. There's Konzemius in the end zone, And,
Got him.
tough break as slipping down on a play was Milutinovic. He was right in position,
Yes,
Joe.
he was.
And he
Right in
slipped
front of him.
down. He'd have knocked that one down or not picked it off maybe. So unfortunate for Westby that Milutinovic slipped on the turf.
You know, if he went to slip, Dave, and he would have intercepted it, it would have been clear sailing.
Yeah, if he wasn't going to be caught.
There was nothing in front of him.
So 21-yard strike, Flottmeyer to Konzemius. And they'll look for 2. And again, they're looking, they got 28 in Hargrove. Nope, that's not Hargrove. He's 27, Joe. David Moline.
Moline?
He's another one of their leading receivers. So Flottmeyer to Konzemius from 21 out on that 4th down play. And they get the 2-point conversion to make this 14-0 at the 2:55 mark. First quarter.
Carmen Fortune, your local New Directions real estate expert. Stop in to New Directions Real Estate Office located at 110 North Main Street in Westby. Talk to Carmen or Shane today regarding the Northern Wisconsin Tobacco Building located in Viroqua. With an unlimited amount of possibilities for you, this property could be yours. Give Carmen a call today, 608-606-2497.
What is it that makes you powerful? Having a voice. When you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your voice is heard, loud and clear. Because you're more than a customer, you're a member. Most important, you're connected to all the other members in our community, to your hometown electric co-op, and to the people who've been there for you year after year. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Fuel pellets around. Stop in and see John at Chaseburg Farmers Union for the premium Bear Mountain fuel pellets. Made from Douglas fir for more heat-producing ability due to less moisture in the pellet. The result is quicker and hotter heating for your home. Stop in and see John today at Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. And also sponsoring tonight's action is Coon Valley Telecommunications. Serving Coon Valley, Chaseburg, Stoddard, and communities with quality technology over the years. Well, just, 14-0, Joe. But it's just the little things now.
Little things, yep.
Losing the football, for one thing. Just that slip there by Milutinovic, who's in position.
Yeah, he was.
The play just before that, where a little bit of trickery and the ball coming loose, and fortunately for Aquinas, it was ruled a pass, which was correct.
Yep.
So the kick, again, kind of a squibber. It's going to come up to Mowry at the 15. He's going to go all the way to the far side of the field, try to get to the edge, and nothing doing as he brings it for about a 14-yard return.
Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center.
Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Be sure to stop in and see Kevin Kirking or Courtney Kuzi for all your new building or renovation plans. It's your one stop to get everything you need when it comes to home, agricultural, or remodeling projects. Call 654-7871, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design.
And Westby will take over as they exchange footballs. A little bit of rain might be expected. I just noticed the soccer game, Joe, way down to our left.
Yeah,
That's
I saw that.
Beautiful facility over there, too. So the eye, right behind Milutinovic. Receivers split to both sides. And the give, second back through Vatland, and he's clipped down by 23 for Aquinas, Anthony Miller. That was a nice tackle.
Yeah, it was. He came in from the safety position the way it looked.
Looks like a loss of 1. Which will make it 2nd and 11. Stockstone's at the top. Bergdahl's down here at the bottom. Kroom is on the left side of that line. And here comes Vatlin again behind Bendel. And he's bent over about 2 yards into the run. Well, I think you're kind of seeing the effects so far of not having Rhett Stensling in there. Just
for the blocking.
The lead blocking. Bendel's a strong kid too, but he's not used to being in there. He's got to pick this up over the last few days. And plus Stensling gives you that running threat.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now Aquinas, they're just kind of focusing in on number 23.
They're keying on Vatlin, you're right. I mean, they're even creeping up their linebackers because they know he's going to get the ball.
Trips to the near side. Stockstone by himself at the top. And Milutovic drops straight back. Now he's looking for space and he get caught from behind.
Yep, behind.
And that was Damian Lee.
Yep.
And Brady Mallory was doing the best he could do to try to stay in the way of that big man. He just wasn't able to. A loss of 4. So that'll bring up 4th down again for Westby. And Bendel on to punt.
Off the side of his foot again.
And then it'll check up at about the 48-yard line.
Vernon Memorial Healthcare offers a 5-star patient experience. Don't just take their word for it. The VMH 5-star patient experience rating is from Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. VMH has received this rating for 16 years in a row. Everyone at VMH committed to making your visit a 5-star patient experience. Cashton Farm Supply. Since 1984, Cashton Farm Supply has focused on organic feed, manufacturing, and distribution. Stop in, talk to Ernie or any of his team, and discuss the benefits of organic farming. Located on Highway 27, just outside of Cashton. Best of luck to our area teams.
Well, 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Aquinas up 14-0. Next week, Westby has homecoming. I believe Black River Falls is coming to town.
Black River Falls is coming to town, yep.
And then they travel to Gaelic or Trempealeau.
Yep.
I believe.
And then it's the last game of the year, regular season, against Altoona.
That's right. That's right. Altoona will come to us this year. That was a long drive last year, Joe.
Yes, it was.
But good hot dogs.
Yes, very good. Thanks to your brother.
I think it was more my niece. She felt bad
That's
for
true.
Uncle Dave. Yeah.
And then that guy that's with you, with her uncle, right?
Right. Well, a trainer going out across the field, maybe looks
like that.
Looks like might be Nicole.
No, she's keep going across.
I saw the Aquinas receiver try to walk back towards her, but and we'll see who they're going to visit over there. So 1st and 10, Aquinas. They'll split the field, 2 receivers to both sides. Hargrove, the lone back. Flotmeyer looking to set up a screen.
No, nice
to the near side. Across the 40, 35, 30. Now driven out at about the 14-yard line. And that was a beautiful screenplay to Kyle White. So that play covering 40, looks like 44 yards. And that's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. So Hargrove is way up at the top. They have 5 receivers now in the pattern. And kind of throw
Right in
underneath,
short.
and yeah, nice little play right there. Great catch, good
Right to the
footwork.
flat.
That by David Moline. Driven out by Bergdahl. That ball will be on the 6-yard line. Pickup of 12. Flopmeyer, a little toss to Conzemius. Trying to get through and still moving. And boy, he's just going to get in there.
Yeah,
That was just
he got
good
in there,
determination.
yep.
That was good determination. He took a shot from Bendel right at the goal line and was able to get his torso across the line for the touchdown from 6 yards out with just 12 seconds here left in this quarter. So again, going for 2. I thought Flopmeyer kicked last year, but maybe he punted. Because what I found interesting is I think that he throws right-handed, but he punted left foot. With
Oh,
his left
that's
foot.
right, Dave. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
So tough snap there. Flopmeyer not able to pick that thing off the turf. And conversion no good, but still it is 20 Aquinas, 0 Westby. And Joe, who did you say the trainer's out looking at?
I think it's Vatlin. I'm not going to zoom in with the camera because that doesn't need to be done, but they're looking at a lower leg.
Well, we'll see in a hurry because he's usually back deep on the kickoff.
Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger. Or crank it up a notch. It's the deluxe burger. Right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the concrete mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day. Supporting and honoring the many veterans in the area. It's the Viroqua VFW. They welcome veterans of all ages to their post. Remember, no one does more for veterans than the VFW. Thank you to those who are serving our great country and for those who have served in the past.
Well, located on the north side of Westby, just down by kind of the fairgrounds, you'll find Culver's, home of the great Butterburger. Of course, cheese curds and cement mixture. And
Have you ever had their pretzel bites?
no, my son eats those, though.
Oof.
That's enough said about that. Just a oof, huh? Not even a oofta?
They're good. Eric got me started on those, and they're really good.
Oh, good boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ben Coursey to kick.
Except I have to buy.
Stockstone back with Mowry, so yeah, it does appear that it'll be Svatland over on that sideline being looked at. Here's kind of a squib again up the middle. Mowry's going to pick it up at about the 17, looking for some space, got some running room, and he's going to get out across the 37. A nice return by Mowry. And you may see a little bit more of him in the backfield now with Vatlin out.
Viroqua Booster Club, supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School. The Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Thank you to the Viroqua Booster Club, fans, parents, and alumni for their great financial and moral support over the course of all these years.
Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Stoddard, Coon Valley, and the Chaseburg communities with state-of-the-art communication services, cable television, phone service, high-speed internet, and computer repair. Contact Coon Valley Telecommunications 452-3101 and their friendly staff work quickly to get you up and running. That's Coon Valley Telecommunications.
Yeah, last week I thought Mulry ran the ball really well.
Yeah, he did. He just got right up behind Rhett Stensling, and Rhett would open the holes up, and Mulry would quickly get through them.
Yeah, he would. He ran hard. I mean, he really ran with some determination.
So 1st and 10 Westby. Ball on the 37, Mulry the lone back. Receivers 2, split to both sides of the field. Westby trying to get something going here with just 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Milutinovic now looking around at things, and now he's under Hagen.
Oh, blitz. Oh, fumble. Pup. They got it.
Westby got it back.
Did they?
It squirted out of, I believe it's 74's hands, and coming back on top of it was Bendel. Lucas Bendel.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter with the score 20-0, Aquinas. I can't get to the scoreboard because I got a big pillar in my way, so we'll just give you the score. I can't show you the scoreboard by the camera.
And you're right with your eyes, Joe. Spot on. 20-0, Aquinas.
When you think of a co-op, farms may come to mind, but it's the people that make a cooperative thrive. At the Chaseburg Co-op, that means everyone who's involved. Those who work there, members who do business, even customers passing through for anything from gas to tires. It's local. It's people coming together community-wide and beyond. You don't have to be a member of the Chaseburg Co-op to do business with them, but it sure has its perks, and it's free. Ask how you can become a member. The Chaseburg Co-op, your locally owned co-op.
Play Jackson Flottmeyer. He's thrown 9 times. He's completed 7 of them for 131. Running the ball, Damian Lee, the tight end. Yeah, with 29 yards.
Pass out to Kroom. Gain of about 4.
So 3rd down and 8. For Westby. The pitch to Mulry, trying to step up through, and now being driven back. Doing a great job of hanging on to the football. And that'll bring up 4th down now and 7. The punt is out of bounds on about the 26-yard line.
The Daily Brew Company, Westby's newest business. Stop in for terrific coffee and mouth-watering sandwiches each and every day. Located at 100 Washington Street. Call ahead 634-4001. It's family owned. The Oleroods and Cades invite you to stop in. The Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need. Caring, professional guidance, always a must. Contact Gina Sherry for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of the life of a loved one is always a stressful time. Turn to Varsity Funeral Home, Westby and Viroqua.
Stand 10, Aquinas. Well, if you're looking for a cup of coffee to get your day started or some lunch, dinner, you can stop in at Daily Brew, Westby, family owned by the Oleroods and the Cades. Wednesday nights, this next Wednesday, I believe is the last night of the month anyway, $2 for every hamburger
right.
goes to the Booster Club. They've done that all month on the Wednesday night. There's a hold in the middle they missed, and out to Konzemius, Westby player just got yanked down right in the middle of the backfield, and no flag came down. That was a two-handed takedown by his jersey. And it's incomplete.
It should be 2nd and 20.
So 2nd and 10. Trips to the top. Sole receiver to the bottom. Kyle White just to the left, and he'll get the inside handoff. Looking for some space, and there's nothing there. Well, I tell you what, Aquinas has not shown any type of running game.
Not at all. It's all been on the arm of Flotmeyer.
Gain of 1. And the one touchdown run was the inside handoff to the tight end. But on the year, they've only really run for about 500 yards total. So, again, trips to the top. Trying to make something happen, a quick screen out there, and curling looking for space and finding maybe 2 yards to set up 4th down. That was Hargrove with the catch. And again, just 2 yards. And looking to punt now are the Blue Golds. Now Vatlin looks like he's back on the field, Joel. That's a good sign. He's back for the punt, it looks like. And the punt's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, he's not walking with a limp. That's a good thing. We're out of bounds right about the 40-yard line.
And it will be Westby for football.
Eagle Title Company, located on the north side of Coon Valley, 95 Central Avenue. Be sure to stop in, talk to Lori Holte regarding the 5 things not to do during your new property closing. Peace of mind and solid protection for you, the consumer, during your new purchase. Lori Holte, working only in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties to serve you. The Westby Co-op Credit Union. For nearly 80 years, helping individuals and businesses meet their goals through financial support. When it comes to farm loans, home mortgages, car loans, line of credit, and much more. The place to turn to, WCCU.
Well, your number one stop when it comes to all your small engine repair and maintenance is Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service of Viroqua. Stop in and see Mark. Give him a call, 637-7594. The Eye, behind Milutinovic. Receiver split to both sides and gives the second back through. Vatland picking his way through and gets about 7. Nice patient run by Garrett Vatland. So now 2nd and 4. Bergdahl at the top, Stockstone at the bottom. Bendel in front of Vatland in the backfield. And to give to Bendel up the middle. There's good power running. And they'll move the sticks on the 5-yard carry. Now, boy, I tell you what, Winninger now holding his wrist coming out of that pile.
Yep. No, that's 72. That's Berkland.
I thought that was Jack. I just saw the 2, I guess.
Yep.
So 1st and 10. Now the split eye. Pitch to Vatland.
Oh, slipped. Oh, sure, they're going to throw a flag now.
Yeah, of course. So that'll back him up from the spot 10 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st and long. Kroom now to the near side. Stockstone to the top. Bendel and Vatland in the eye. 8 minutes, 2nd quarter, 20-0 Aquinas. Bendel spinning, picking up maybe 2. And 2nd down and long. Ball on to 37. They have 25, 22 to go for the 1st down. Milutinovic straight back, throwing towards Kroom.
Oh, tipped away from him.
And incomplete. And now 3rd down. So 3rd and 22.
They got 12 men on the field.
And it'll be incomplete 4th down. I was trying to count Joe.
There's 12 men.
Yep.
They had 4, 4, and 4. That doesn't work.
That's a tricky defense.
They got 12 men on the field again now.
And that was blocked right into the hands of number 66. Isaac Schumacher with the score.
Referees don't know how to count.
And we'll see what they're doing again. Let's see. direct snap to Hargrove the way it looks, and he's going to go to left side.
Yep.
And he'll go through. So 28-0 now after the blocked punt touchdown.
Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, featuring steel, country clipper, simplicity, and much more. It's Evinger Equipment in Viroqua. Best of luck to the Eagles, Blackhawks, and Norsemen as they compete in the Coulee and Scenic Bluffs conference races.
Looks like Vatlin on the carry or return out to the 35-yard line.
I got 5 kids out here going after that tee now. Gotta start tackling one another out there. Make it a little more entertaining for us up here. So first and 10, Westby. Ball now on the 35. Second back through. Here's Vatlin picking up maybe 2. That'll bring up second and 8. So that interior defense of Aquinas, Joe, is just having their way with the line of scrimmage right now.
Yep.
So those receivers to both sides, they'll put Stockstone in the slot and to give to the first back through. And Aquinas, they're just, again, to continue to dominate that line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up third and 8. Well, a nice play. You know, Bo did a great job of getting that ball outside, and if a little low for Garrett, but boy, you hit him on the numbers, and he's got a lot of room. So a little bit of kind of a pass run option for Milutinovic, and that could have been a big one. Unfortunately, it'll be called out as an incompletion. So Westby to punt again, 28-0, 5:42 mark. It looks like they're going to do a fake reverse. Here comes Konzemius to near side. and he'll run out of bounds.
Live on TV and it goes to a freaking volleyball game.
Flottmeyer to the left, out in the flat, throwing it. He's got a man out there too, and Ellison not able to stay with him. And I tell you, that's a tough task for a defender.
Yeah.
When Flottmeyer's out on the edge like that, and you have to find a way to stick with your receiver. That one covering, looks like about 20, 25 more yards. Now, quick hit in the middle again. Westby's defense inside, not giving up yardage between the tackles. Yeah, Birkeland is really, he's really favoring an arm or a shoulder or something, or a hand. One of those games you just got to continue to battle through this thing. And here comes Flottmeyer. Flushing out. He's on the run now, and he's just going to get out of bounds. Picked up maybe 3. Well, 4:27 left here in the first half. It's been a lot of Aquinas Blue Golds. But Westby's been helping them out, Joe, with a lot of miscues.
A lot of miscues.
Trips to the top, sole receiver to the bottom. Quick throw here to Kazemius at the bottom. And Maury had a lick at him but missed him. And now coming in from behind was Nottestead. And that's a lot of work for Kazemius to pick up what appears to be enough for a first down. Thought they were going to mark that a little bit short, and they didn't. So 1st and 10, inside give. That to White. He bounces off a few defenders. Tripped up on the inside by Friedland. And now be 3rd and looks like 6. Well, Kyle White just got his way out of the negative numbers. 3 rushes, 1 yard. Flottmeyer. Oh, boy, I tell you what.
Someone had a beat on him there and missed him.
Just missed him. Wow, they could have really put a lick on him, but put the head down, Joe, and ran right past him.
Right past him. You got to keep your head up. I think, who was that? Was that Joey?
That was
Joey Ellison.
Yeah. He probably was thinking, too, holy cow. And he just dipped his head at the end and ran right past. Flottmeyer took a half step forward, and he avoided disaster because Ellison can hit.
Yep.
They're going to want Aquinas to check that out because I'm sure they don't want Flottmeyer to take shots like that because Ellison came off the edge.
Yeah, came off the edge untouched.
Yep. So quads here to the near side, 1 to the top. And that thrown caught by number 14 in Cole Keppel, tackled by Ellefson. Pickup of, looks like 6. So it's 4th down. Yeah, it looks to be, a long 7. Flopmeyer looking left.
Oh,
and nice defense out there. Is that Mowry? Oh, really good defense by Mowry. He closed on that ball.
Closed on it quick.
Yep. And Aquinas will turn the ball over on downs as Westby really forced that one. Great job on the edge out there, again, by Mowry. So 1:57 left here in this half. 28-0 Aquinas. They scored 3 times, Joe, in the first quarter, and only once in the second.
Yep.
And that once in the second quarter was the fumble. Was the punt block.
Punt block.
With 12 guys on the field.
12 guys on the field. 2 plays in a row.
The eye now behind Milutinovic. He'll drop straight back. He's got a guy out there in Croom. And he'll go out of bounds at about the, looks like about the, 48?
No, the best part about that counting the 12 guys, Dave, I didn't take my shoe off.
That's pretty good, Joe.
Yeah.
28-yard pickup by Westby. And first down. Quick pass out to the flat to Vatlin, looking to make a couple guys missing.
You cannot throw a hold on that. Jeez. That was pathetic.
Westby caught now 2 times on a hold in their last 2 drives, and that makes it a little bit more difficult because now it's going to be first and about 20. So 143 mark.
Oh, misdirection.
Stocks went out through the middle and caught down after a pick of about 9. That's maybe one of the first times we've seen that, Joe, in a long time. $50 seconds left here. So it looks like it's at 30-7 Altoona ahead of Viroqua.
Must be Viroqua, yeah.
There are a lot of good reasons to shop the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store in Westby. Try the all-new sour cream pouch filled with fresh, all-natural sour cream that makes serving a whole lot easier. Just squeeze to put the finishing touches on any meal with no mess. Squeeze on tacos, chili, baked potatoes, you name it. Store it in your fridge for any time or bring it along on camping trips and picnics. Squeezable sour cream pouches are convenient farm-to-table country goodness from Westby Co-op Creamery.
Embroidery and more. For quality embroidery, sewing services, screen printing, and promotional products at reasonable rates. Be sure to stop in. See Greg Danes at their location, 210D Swigum Road in Westby. Get the job done right the first time. Best of luck to the Norsemen, Eagles, and Blackhawks throughout the year.
Well, obviously we're not on live, Dave, right now, but if this gets it'll be on tape delay. But this is, I don't know. We're getting text message from everybody and anybody wanting to know what's going on, and no clue.
Well, 50 seconds left here. As Westby coming off the timeout, they have third and about 9. They'll again stretch the field and work out of the eye behind Milutinovic.
Oh, tried the hook and ladder. That's a live ball, guys.
Yeah, a nice throw to Croom,
Yep.
and that's something, you don't do that play enough. Sometimes you have to know, Joe, when you have to hold it.
Yep, and that was one where you had to hold the ball.
Just make the catch and
Guy
be there.
was right there.
So another turnover by the Norse, a throw of about 8, and then the turnover.
42 seconds left in the half. Well, we're in a good facility here, Dave. It's awful nice up here.
Yeah, it really is. I can see why their program is so strong, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Flottmeyer down. 62. Dan Friedland caught him from behind. Aquinas calls a timeout with 37 seconds left, 28-0.
Gunderson's Baroka Clinic, with quality emergency care, physicals, initial care, follow-up calls with your health, all in our backyard. The Baroka Gunderson Clinic, one of the many regional departments that serve the surrounding communities. Gunderson's Baroka Clinic, where health begins with comprehensive medical care. 637-3195.
Well, timeout on the field now. The Aquinas are going to talk some things over and maybe want to dial something up again.
Shuffle pass. Loss of about 8. Looked like Vatlin got in there on the tackle.
So it looks like the clock now is just going to wind her down. That'll be enough. It'll take us to some halftime entertainment, I guess, as it is, again, homecoming night here for Aquinas, and they are having it their way on the field tonight, 28-0 at the half.
Rural Mutual Insurance, the Kevin Blusky Agency. Stop in and see Kevin for all of your farm business insurance needs. Your Wisconsin-based insurance company that keeps your money in the state. Home, condo, personal insurance coverage as well, all from your local Rural Mutual Insurance agents. Your leader in the farm coverage business is Kevin Blusky Agency, Rural Mutual Insurance.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Halftime concluding. Aquinas up 28-0. Westby 2 kick. And that's going to go into the hands of Colin Konzemius. And nope, that's not him. That's actually White. And he's going to carry the ball up to about the 37-yard line where Aquinas will go to work. And going to work usually means Flottmeyer.
Flottmeyer. Well, like you say, Dave, he is definitely the real deal when it comes to throwing the football.
Yeah, he's got a great field presence. He does not get rattled about it. Even the sacks we saw him take, Joe, it wasn't like he was rattled.
No.
He just he ran out of bounds one time knowing nothing good's going to happen with this play. Let's just live for another one.
Yep.
He just did a lot of little things like that. Now they'll have 3 receivers here to the near side. Westby defensively has not been playing poorly. They just a few miscues here and there and 1 touchdown, Joe. Bo Milunovic just lost his footing. He was right in the right spot, and the ball sailed over his head, right in the hands of Konzemius in the end zone. And then, of course, the punt. There's a run up the middle for a gain of just a couple. And that's Hargrove.
Hey, just got a scoring update. Start of the second half, Cashton 21, Bangor 7.
Wow. Yeah, I think Cashton's the real deal this year. They beat Bangor in the playoffs last year. That was a pitch forward.
That was a big game last year. Yeah, that was that one of those him shuffle passes again. So if he would have dropped it, it would have been incomplete. Which that happened. We thought we had a fumble recovery, and it ended up being an incomplete pass. Which, like you said, the referee was right on that one.
So 3rd and 7, ball right on the 40. They'll have 5 receivers. Throw into the flat. Westby covering this real well. And nice job of floating to the football. Milunovic and Winninger finishing him off.
They locked the door.
Well, Stackstone back deep with Vatland, and fake. Yeah.
Yep, first down.
28-0, Joe. Fake punt. First down, Aquinas.
Well, they're going to get to that 35 points in the running clock.
Yep. And this will be over in a hurry.
Which I guess that must be the new thing for high school coaches to go for instead of play a football game.
Yeah, they do get up there in a hurry, don't they?
Yep.
No,
we got another.
Notice just missing him. Now flag coming in.
Well, they threw a flag after Notice had hit, went down to try to tackle him. Oh, he's going to go all the way. No.
I'll tell you what, a couple of tackle attempts by Westby just totally heads down at the ground.
Yep, pretty feeble. Oh, they're going to call a face mask on that? Are you kidding me?
Why not, huh? Well, I saw the player get pulled around, but I thought it was by the jersey, but apparently not. I don't know. Well, for peace of mind, when it comes to buying and selling, be sure you're getting your proper legal protection with Coon Valley's Eagle Title Company, Lori Holte. She works in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties. 452-3160. And for quality embroidering, sewing, screen printing, promotional products, embroidery and more, Greg Danes, located at 210 Swigum. Pass over the middle, deflected nicely. I think that was Ellison who got his hand on that ball. .923 mark, third quarter. Aquinas knocking on the door, first and goal, looks like, right at inside the 10. Pass out into the flat, well played by the defense. gain of maybe 1. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Flopmeyer going left. Gonzalez, woof, he got hit.
Took a hit and bounced off of it.
Milutinovic. Well, there's a couple kids out there who are delivering some blows from Westby. That's kind of that senior mentality right now coming out of Milutinovic. He's that kind of player, though.
He is. He's going to give you everything he's got. We witnessed that in baseball a couple games this year.
Oh, yeah. I saw that way back when he was a little guy, wasn't he? Remember?
Yeah.
All hanging around the fields. So 4 guys going up to the top. Now got a timeout on the field, Aquinas. 8:37 mark here of the 8:33 mark of the 3rd quarter. They let the clock run a little longer. And that'll give us a chance here to share some more of the sponsors, bringing you what now appears to be tape delayed action of Westby Viroqua, or Westby Aquinas. Main Street Mobile Mart. They are located at 726 North Main in Viroqua. A convenience store if I get all the products for your vehicles as well. There goes a trainer again, Joe, across the field. Also, Nordic Lanes open 7 days a week. Be sure to check out their lanes. They redid those a few years back. Check out their bowling leagues, of course. Great food there. And lots of fun for the family.
Yeah.
And Premier Co-op, exceeding expectations since 1893 for your farm, home, business, and automotive needs. 634-3184 is the Westby office. 4th and goal at the 6. Flopmeyer going to get on the edge by himself, looking for and he ain't going to get there. Nice job pushing him out as Maury. Flopmeyer, Joe, I think if he'd have just lowered his shoulder,
he would have went in.
He'd have went in there. He was totally, he had the size difference there.
Yeah, he did.
And he just, I'm surprised. But he'll turn over and downs at the 1. Yeah, how big is Flotmeyer? He's 6'4", 6'5", we know that.
6'5", yes.
6'5", 225, and he didn't lower the shoulder. Unreal. Well, Westby's going to really have a tough time now working out of the end zone here. Give right up the middle. That's Bendel. The key now is just hanging on to it. And 2nd now, and it looks like 9. Westby, they'll offset the eye. Pitch outside to Vatlin. Boy, he's going to have to do some work.
Yeah.
He just isn't going to get there.
There's a safety.
Yeah, way too much real estate to try to cover, Joe, to get something positive the way that this front has been playing for Aquinas all night long. And that's a safety, making it 30-0 now. Well, Right Choice Construction, if you're looking to maybe do some shower enclosures, countertops and sinks, bathroom flooring, and much more, contact Rich at Right Choice Construction, 340-1150. And Riverbank, online banking made easy. With your friends from Riverbank, Westby, and Coon Valley branches, as well as in between Holman and Sparta. So Westby's going to have to give the ball back here to the Blue Bolts.
Kick.
The trainer now, but she's been busy. She's back over here in the Aquinas side now talking to
Looks like
one of their players.
Gentleman went down with a cramp, possibly.
She is.
It looks like number 89 and Lee.
Well, if she gets 45 yards across the field, right, Joe? She is rushed for over 200 tonight. Then.
Oh, I bet.
Well, Rural Mutual Insurance, also a sponsor for Norsemen football. Stop in and see Kevin Blusky for your farm business needs. Your Wisconsin-based insurance company that keeps your money in the state. His office number is 637-2139.
Well, we're back on. I've just got a text saying we're back on the air.
So the free kick. And that'll come into the hands of number 3 in white. And he's driven out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Trying to reach out to all these texts, Joel.
Yeah.
Tell them when we're back on. I'm glad they have your number. I get a few of them, but you get a lot.
I get a lot of them. I think I got 7 people texting me right now.
1st and 10, Aquinas trips to the top. Conzemius by himself here at the bottom. Hargrove off to the left. Now ball deep down the sideline looking for Conzemius. And, just not able to haul it in. As the ball a little bit underthrown.
I think I just got 14, Dave.
14 what?
There's 14 people texting me right now.
Oh, 14 people texting you.
Yeah.
That's more people in your contact list, Joe.
Exactly. I don't know how to get my number. But we'll go with it.
2nd and 10.
Thanks for letting us know what's going on anyways.
Receivers tight inside, kind of a pitch to Conzemius, looking for some space. And Westby doing a good job flowing to the football. And a pickup of 3. Well, the score here right now, 30-0 following that safety. And we're at the 7:20 mark of the 3rd. Now, Aquinas, they will bring 3 receivers here to the short side of the field. And again, let Conzemius work on Mowry at the top. Roll out Flottmeyer. There's some speed. And he, again, goes out of bounds. Well, I guess he knows his bread and butter is his passing game, so why collisions, right?
Right, exactly. I mean, and like you said, he's got a lot of colleges looking at him, and he needs to show some things, but, you don't want to get dinged up either.
No. But when you're on the 1-yard line, Joe,
yeah, you got to
lower your shoulder to finish the run, right?
Finish it, yep.
Inside handoff, Hargrove. He's got some space. Jumping out to the outside, across the 25. Little assist from the guard there. And now another player's getting a little chippy out there now, you can imagine.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
And that is awful close to a first down. Nice run by Hargrove. Looks like about a yard. Friedland with the tackle. Now instead goes flying off the field. Here's Hargrove again up the middle. Again up to near the 5, across the 5 now, is stacked up.
I'll tell you, that
10.
young man does not want to go down, does he?
No, he's tough.
He
got
took
just inside the 10, I should say.
He took a shot in the interior there, and he just kept right on going.
Did a good job of kind of picking his way through that. Early in the game, Joe, there was no space.
Nothing.
For these runners.
Nope.
And now they're finding some things to operate in, just the ball right on the 10, so it's 1st and goal. Rain has stayed away.
You know, when I left work this afternoon at 3 o'clock, I was sure we were going to get wet between then and 6 o'clock, but it stayed away.
So now Flottmeyer, quarterback, he's way up wide on the outside, Joe, at the top of the screen. Ball goes to Hargrove, direct snap, and he'll get close to the 5-yard line. And it'll be now 2nd and goal at about the 4. Again, same formation. Flottmeyer at the top. Out of the Wildcat is Hargrove. And this time he'll find his way through. I think they're checking to make sure he still has a football. And he does. He comes up with it. And that'll be a touchdown at the 5:14 mark to make it 36-0. Aquinas. Westby just really unable to get anything going offensively.
Yep.
Defensively, they have not played that bad. Again, it's just been plays here and there that happen at really inopportune times. And
false start on the Aquinas.
They continue to extend plays. You know, it's fourth and 22 or 21, and they get a 22-yard play for a touchdown. It's the inside handoff to the tight end that one player ran right by him for Westby in the backfield. That was a touchdown. Again, the slip by Milutinovic, and he played that well, and he went to plant and he slipped, and when he slipped, the ball flowed right over his head and into the hands of Konzemius in the end zone. And what was the other one? The punt block that they took in. So there's 3 or 4 scores, Joe, that just
shouldn't be on the board, or easily shouldn't be on the board.
Easily could have been stopped, but just the way it is. And that's the first time they kicked the ball, and boy, he drilled it.
He drilled that one is right.
So 37-30. It was just 30-0. There we go.
There we got the score.
So they just got a 9-point play somehow. 37-0 Aquinas at the 5:14 mark here of the 3rd.
Main Street Designs. If you're in need for a cut, color, or highlight, be sure to contact Leah Kroom. Main Street Designs may be just what you're looking for. Conveniently located in the heart of Westby. 116 South Main Street. Give Leah a call today, 634-3201, and set up your appointment.
Over 35-point lead. It's going to start to spin. Interesting that in Westby's game they lost, the only game they lost, same situation. With West Salem.
Yep.
I tell you, the big game in the Coulee this year is going to be Aquinas and West Salem, and they meet at the last game.
Last game of the year.
Both of them will come in there conference-wise undefeated. West Salem losing just one game, I believe, this year. That's that 1-point loss.
Yeah, Dave, that Aquinas-West Salem game for the last game of the year will be in West Salem.
Oh, wow. Yeah, advantage West Salem then. Well, the Westby students, they're small in number tonight, Joe, but they continue to cheer. The ball bouncing around. Mowry will pick it up. Oh, he stopped it on timing.
Yeah, he did.
Got through. The 2 guys ran right by him. Well, that was Vatlin. That was like a Barry Sanders move right there.
Yeah, it was.
So 1st and 10 Westby. And again, the clock's going to run, so this game will move quite quickly now, unless Westby can somehow find a way to the end zone. They've had one big play, and that was a 44-yard pass play from Milutinovic to Kroom at the end of the 2nd quarter. Receiver split. Milutinovic looking across the middle, nothing there. Now he's going to come back to the second receiver.
Oh.
And Stockstone went up and brought it in. And Andrew Stockstone I don't think he likes going across the middle. I mean, who really does? But he made a nice grab there in traffic.
But definitely had a hold in the backfield.
So, again, positive play for a first down, a gain of about 16, and it's going to go backwards and a loss of 10 here. And that'll make it 1st and 20. Those holding penalties are costly.
They are. 10 yards is not a penalty you want to get every time when you're out there, but.
So now Milutinovic working out of the gun.
Nope, there's
and he dropped the ball.
Ball on the ground.
A hit on the pump fake, and Milutinovic not able to hold on to it. And it'll be Aquinas football on the 12-yard line. That's been kind of the story of the night.
Nordic Lanes, a proud sponsor of today's special broadcast. Scott and Susan Sordahl wishing all the best to the area wrestlers throughout the rest of the season. Nordic Lanes offering a full menu, including the best pizza in the area, along with other mouth-watering specials throughout the week. When it comes to large group, birthday parties, and much more, Nordic Lanes, the place to go, on the north side of Westby.
6th ball on the ground tonight for Westby, and they've lost them all.
They've lost them all.
So the ball's sitting right on the 12-yard line. Got some new players out here for Westby. Brian Hicks now on a nice job there, tripping up Hargrove. And let's see if I can get the number on that tackle. That's Hatland flying in there into the backfield and getting his hand on the foot of Hargrove and knocking him down. Gain of only 2. '17 Brian Hicks on the field. He's here to the near side covering. Flottmeyer, he dropped the ball. And that looks into the hands of Aquinas.
Well, either that or was that forward pass again, like that shuffle pass, because that's what it looked like.
I thought he got hit, and that's when it popped up. He's trying to go through a couple defenders. And
yeah.
It'll be now a shuffle pass. I don't know, Joe.
Got an injured Aquinas player on the field.
Well, if you're looking for that newer used vehicle, look no further than Sleepy Hollow in Viroqua. Be sure to contact Spakey and all the gang for your next vehicle. Dodge, Ram, Chrysler, Chevy, Buick, and Ford trucks available. And if you're looking for some new flooring, maybe hardwood, carpet, tile, luxury vinyl, contact the professionals at Coon Valley Sealants Carpetland, 452-3129. Talk to Paige, Tim, or any of their team members today.
Isn't there saying on the radio, if you can walk on it, we can put it on your floor?
I don't know. I love that saying, though.
Injured player for Aquinas is up on the sidelines. That trainer had to run all the way across from Westby side again.
What about Birding Coles?
I don't think that was what they were trying to get at, Dave.
No, I couldn't walk on that either. Some people do.
Some do, but not me.
Flottmeyer. He has 3 to his right. Hargrove just to his right. He's going to get the ball now and hit at the 5 and finished. Coming in, Hatland again. Down low was number 20 with the initial hit. Gabe Friedland, and Hatland came in and just delivered the final blow. So now 4th and, well, it looks like they can still get a first down, can't they?
It looks like they can, about at the 2-yard line.
Four receivers to the top. Flottmeyer will go that way. And, boy, he looked like he was going to come up the middle, and 3 Westby guys are right there, and he just took a quick jump to the outside and found his way into the end zone. Westby, this series, Joe, all their second string defense on that field.
Yep.
And, going against the number one offense, that gives them some work, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
That kick up and good. So score, 44 Aquinas, 0 Westby.
Premier Co-op, serving members since 1893. Your corporate office located in Mount Horeb. Other sites include Cashton, Lafarge, Richland Center, Viroqua, Eastman, and Westby. Best of luck to all the area teams throughout the season. And they wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year.
Well, visit Valley Fudge and Candy, handcrafting over 75 delightful flavors of fudge and made with our very own local Westby Cooperative Creamery butter. Stop in and see Linda or Steve Schulte today. Also, Vernon Communications Cooperative for digital TV with no contracts, no hidden fees, just great service since 1951. VCC 643139. Well, it's always fun to be on the other side of these, and Westby has been on the other side.
They have been.
Of these type of games, but these are the type then that you grow up just a little bit more, Joe.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the kids, how they bounce back next week. Of course, it is homecoming, so they should be.
Yeah, it's homecoming. It's Black River Falls. So, quite honestly, Joe, it's just the way the conference is this year.
Right.
And it could likely it'll be a running clock with Westby on top against Black River Falls, as they are really hurting. Ellison, nice return now over a 45, spun to the 50. And Joe Ellison did a great job of finding space on the right side. And now there's a collision out there in the middle of the field as they have 5 little guys going after the tee. And
oh, the littlest one got it, too.
Finally a tackle. So 1st and 10 Westby. They'll spot it on the 49-yard line. Yeah, that's the end of 3. 44 Aquinas, 0 Westby.
The Riverbank, with branch offices located in Coon Valley and Westby to serve all of your banking needs. When looking for that down-home financial help, be sure to stop in and talk to your local Riverbank associate. Since 1991, serving the greater Coulee region, it's the Riverbank.
For something to do tomorrow is a soul burner.
Yep.
Down in Chaseburg, of course, the annual event that raises money to fight cancer.
And I know, Dave, you and me were both down there last year, and they presented Linda DeGarmo with that achievement award for, I believe it was the nation, wasn't it?
Well, she won another one just earlier this month, I believe. So I'll have to wait tomorrow and see what that one's about. But always a lot of people participating.
Well, they got their chicken queue, and they got, there's people all over that park, and they do such a good job with it.
Yeah.
And Eric Ostrom involved with, one of the chairper people with Linda, and they really do a good job down there.
Right, and all the different teams, family members and friends for cancer survivors and those that lost that battle. But it's just it's a special day, and we look forward to it again tomorrow. So if you're looking for something to do, stop down in Chaseburg at the park, and all kinds of different auctions going on, and baked good auctions and whatnot. Milutinovic, they missed a handoff thing to Maurer. Milutinovic now trying to get to the outside, and he does. Stockstone doing a good job.
Good job blocking downfield.
Boy, if Milutinovic could have gotten to the inside of that, because Anders took his guy all the way out to the sidelines.
Yeah, he did.
He's probably going back and saying, last time I did that, they called me on a hold.
Yeah.
So a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. As it looks like Aquinas now has put on some second string players on the defensive side of the ball. They're a lot smaller, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
The eye, Milutinovic drops straight back.
Nice throw.
Stockstone. Stockstone turns to the outside, still on his feet, and now taken down inside the 30. So Westby looking to get the goose egg off the board. We're sitting here in the fourth quarter, 10:50. Clock will just move right along now. Stockstone at the top, Croom now at the bottom wide. And now down the side looking for Stockstone. He came back to the football.
Got him.
He's in. That was just a good job of working back to the football. The defender had no idea where the ball was. And Anders Stockstone will haul it in for a Westby score at the 10:15 mark. And Westby quickly breaks this huddle as the clock does continue to move even after the score. So now out of the eye, Bendel with Vatlin behind him. Milutinovic will roll to the right. And now he'll find the corner very easily. And make this 44-7.
8.
44-8. Thanks, Joe.
I corrected you, Dave.
You're good. Yeah. You're real good at that. And I appreciate it.
Well, that was like you said, Anders came back to the ball, did a great job with it. Milutinovic hit the corner for the 2-point conversion.
So now it's still a 36-point difference. So the clock will continue to roll as 35 is the magic number. Well, Vernon Manor Healthcare Center is the place to go for professional care during one's time of rehabilitation and recovery. The staff at Vernon Manor provides dedicated medical care and is committed to quality health care. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, where you are treated like family. Looks like 15 kicking for Westby.
And we don't have him on the...
Nope.
So we don't know who that is.
And I know he's not a foreign exchange student.
Nope.
And they'll send that one down the field. Kazemius is back there. He'll field it. Looking to try to get to the sideline. He just jogs out at the 25-yard line. Well, for 16 straight years, Vernon Memorial Healthcare has earned a 5-star patient experience rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. VMH would like to say thank you to our patients who have rated their care at VMH so highly. You can learn more about VMH at vmh.org. .845 and counting. As the Blue Golds will come out with a new offense at quarterback, number 8, Walter Burns, a junior. Snap a little high, inside handoff though, and nice job running his feet, and now squirting out across the 50, 40, 30, and he's not going to be caught, and that is number 21 in Zachary Moline, a sophomore. Well, Joe, he was all but finished off.
Yeah, he was.
At the line of scrimmage, and he kept his legs pumping, and right down the sideline he went for a 75-yard touchdown run. That, Joe, added another level of silence to the Westby side.
Yes, it did. And the heads went down.
It is
on the stands, I should say.
Right. 50-8 right now. In to kick is Crosse.
Good.
51-8, Aquinas.
Hi, I'm Adam with Right Choice Construction, the La Crosse area's remodel experts. Time for new windows or a patio door? Give us a call. Our EcoSmart windows are designed to withstand harsh weather, making them more energy efficient. They're long-lasting, weather-tight, and never need to be painted or stained. Find out how easy and affordable your new windows or patio door can be. Call us today to schedule a free in-home consultation with one of our knowledgeable design consultants. Right Choice Construction, the right choice for your remodel.
For that gentler side of dentistry, set up an appointment with Dr. Leanne Klum at 637-2655, located behind the old Sleepy Hollow Ford garage.
Nope, Chevy garage. This Chevy garage.
You sure about this one?
Yep.
I don't know, Joe.
The old Ford garage would be where the insurance company and chiropractic, and then you go further down, you go to the jail, and I don't want to go there.
Well, apparently you're familiar with that neighborhood. Well, listen to Joe. It's not behind there.
It's behind the Sleepy Hollow Chevy.
Well, also Varsity Funeral Home, serving communities of DeSoto, Viola, Gays Mills, Viroqua, and Westby. Contact Jenna Sherry for reliable, compassionate care, 634-2100. 8-12. Westby, Stockstone is back there. He's always been back there, and have another. Ooh, that one went right out of bounds. And I was looking who the other return guy was going to be for Westby. It looks like it was going to be number 8, but I don't see. Let's see. Yeah, Casey Wilbur. Some of these guys have split numbers. Must be Casey being one of them. Either wears 8, sometimes 1.
Oh, looks like a number 11.
Number 11
would be
Jaden Geyer.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
very turn forward.
Yep.
Elect a re-kick.
And now it looks like they're going to put their first unit kick team out there.
If they're to re-kick that, don't they have to move it back?
Well, I don't know.
It's a penalty when you kick the ball out of bounds, and you re-kick, you got to go back, don't you?
I guess you what? That's a good one. I'll have to look that up after tonight. A little chip shot. That's going to go out of bounds.
That's out
again.
of bounds too. Yes. Now Westby should be getting the ball at the 45-yard line. Oh, I didn't move the camera. Sorry, guys. I don't understand that. How do they get to kick that over?
Well, maybe, Joe, just maybe, Westby was not lined up properly as a kick return unit. Maybe they were too close to the football.
I don't know.
Hey, we've seen plays with 12 people on the field tonight.
Yes, we have. Well, they're going to do it again.
They're messing with you now.
Well, now they're moving it back. That's what the deal is now.
Well, while all this is going on, it might be just important to remember the clock continues to run.
Yeah.
So,
and it's still running.
By Westby not taking the football, making them kick over again, they've lost going on 3 minutes now. Yeah, so we're going to go under 6 minutes left here. And Coursey's a good kicker, so he was trying to put that one right in the corner. And now we'll go down the middle of the field with it. A nice grab out there. Turning the ball up the field. Gets Geyer, and that ended right there. And here comes a flag.
Yeah, that was definitely around the neck.
Geyer pops right up. And he'll jog off. Well, quality dairy products from the Westby Co-op Creamery convenience store is open 7 days a week. Been serving the dairy industry for 110 years. And, of course, Westby Co-op Credit Union has 9 area offices located in central and southwest Wisconsin. You also see the little mobile van driving around. Yeah.
It ain't little. That's quite a rig.
Do you have to, like, chase it down, you think, in order to stop it out on the highway, roll your window down, and make an exchange there? No, it's a pretty convenient thing. They had it at the Viroqua Westby football game. It was kind of cool to see it out there. And now to give here, second back through, Vatlin. He's across the 40, 35. Going to go back out again. Still got some space, fighting, and down to the 5.
He wasn't going to give up.
Nope. Look how many blue shirts are around him, Joe. 10. And he's getting help from a couple white shirts, too, so good job down there. Milutinovic being one of them. Larson being the other one. So good fight by Vatland. 51-8. Just 4 minutes left here in this game. Well, that's quite a facility across here, isn't it?
Yeah.
The new indoor track building. First back through, Bendel, and he's in the end zone. Probably his first career touchdown as a Norseman, as he has had to, that's Lucas Bendel, had to come in as fullback due to Rhett Stensling being out. And, you know, Joey Ellison has played tonight, but he's kind of limited too a little bit due to his injury suffered last week. So Westby back on the board, and now they'll go for 2. They'll put receivers to both sides with Bendel deep behind Milutinovic.
Oh. I don't know, was he supposed to hand that off, or was he?
Well, it's kind of a read deal, and he just misread it because Bendel went in with no one touching him, and Milutinovic ended up with 3 guys right around him. So that'll make it 51-14, 3:47 mark. And a thank you goes out to Snowflake Ski and Golf, located in beautiful Timber, Coulee, on County P, 634-3211. Call for your tee times down there. Boy, wing nights used to be a big thing.
Oh, it did.
I'm sure it still is. But Monday nights, it seemed like no matter what season was in, you had all the kids down there, and
yep,
they were putting out a lot of wings. Well, it's been a tough one tonight for Westby. Right from the get-go, the first possession of the game, a run in the inside, and the ball was fumbled. And 3 plays later, a 22-yard touchdown with an inside handoff to the tight end. And Aquinas was on the board, and it didn't stop from there. They scored quickly in that first quarter 3 times. Westby then limited them to just 1 score in the second. That was on that blocked punt return. And then again, Aquinas came out and scored quickly in the third. Oh, there's all kinds of craziness going there. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, I was going to say we were way off sides.
And to make it worse, the kicker missed the ball, too.
Yep. Well, they're going to let us re-kick it from the same spot? Or is Aquinas going to get the ball on the 45 or the 40?
I don't know. They don't give you a choice. Oh, no, they would here. They're taking a long time to talk about this. Now they stopped the clock for this discussion. They probably say, okay, what do we do with this one now? They're going to say Aquinas ball right there. So that's another one to I'll ask the coaches how that works. Obviously, it was offsides. But it's Aquinas football. A little closer than they might have had it. Now it looks like they are running another quarterback out there, and that looks like it's number 2, and Jacob Thornton, a sophomore. And he'll stand on the 45 waiting for the snap. They're all watching the ref in the back now, aren't they?
Yep.
Movement on the front line for Aquinas. And there comes the flag. As Westby jumped a little bit, but the Aquinas front line, about 3 of them, all flinched when that happened. So they'll back it up. They'll stay with the same play. Yeah, it's 1st and 15. And that's a nice play coming in. That's 38 in Brown.
He shot the gap there. He went between the guard and the center, didn't he?
He must have like a hoodie on or something.
Yeah, he
that
does.
Jersey.
Yep.
So now it's 2nd down and 17. There he was again.
Again.
No one's blocking him.
No.
That was a double handoff on the inside, and just keep doing that all the way back to the end zone. So now 3rd and about 22. Long count out of Thornton. Someone's just saying block 38, right? Throw to the sideline. Nice catch by that receiver.
Feet in, yeah.
He did. Planted those toes. I think that was the number 19 the way it looked. Waylon Hargrove, a freshman. And now 4th and 15. Looking to the sideline, they got a couple guys shooting hand signals in there. And now we're under a minute left. Give to 41, and he's brought down before he could get to the corner. And I believe it was Rathel on the tackle, 59.
59, yep,
Ben Rathel. And it'll be 1st down, Westby. And they'll spin the clock again, 40 seconds and counting. And it looks like Westby's just going to let this one come to an end, as they're not even going to send an offensive team out, the unit out there.
And they don't need to. The clock will go to zeros.
So tough sledding tonight for Westby. They go down 51-14. To the Aquinas Blue Goals. Now they come out, but I guess I just need to put a team out there. I don't know.
Yep.
And it'll end it here from the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagle Stadium, or field. As the Blue Golds have taken down the Norsemen 51-14. Westby up next, homecoming next week with Black River Falls. And they're probably going to take out some frustrations on them.
I would think so.
And the Blue Goals, not sure who they have next week, but the week after. It'll be 2 weeks yet.
No, or 3.
Three
There's
weeks
3
yet.
games left.
It'll be the big one, West Salem and Aquinas, assuming they both will continue to move through the conference without much difficulty. So this has been Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Dave Gluck with Joe Devine. Apologize for some of the video problems we've experienced again tonight, and I'm sure we'll catch this on tape delay for sure down the road too. So, we'll hopefully be up and running next Friday as we bring you homecoming action. Again, Westby goes down to Aquinas tonight, 51-14, and they will bring to Westby the Black River Falls squad next Friday night. Everyone have a great weekend.